You don't know who I am, but I like your content, and I am excited to see you stream here. Oh, thank you for saying that, Brian. Sorry, your chat should be on screen. I'm not sure why it's not there. I don't know. It's gonna take me a while to figure out how to get YouTube chat on screen. I can see that. That's annoying. I'm used to having it all on Twitch all the time. This is very confusing. Hope your move went well, and also, I'm not actually moving until tomorrow. The moving vans only come then. I've been fucking packing up everything like a maniac this weekend. It's been exhausting. Hold on. Oh my god. Oh, you're fucking kidding me. Good luck, and hearing you read my real name really threw me off. Yeah, I can imagine that would be weird. Like, before I became a YouTuber, that was just what my name, like, it was just my full name, because it was just like my standard Google account, like the one I you know, use for work and everything. So it was very jarring. Oh god. Aaron Bitter Sharkington. Yes, exactly. Well, maybe I'll just stretch this over then, since we don't have any chat box on screen. I don't know why that's not showing up. I might see if I can fix that in a moment. Oh man, but yeah, no, I had to like go buy. I bought like 20 giant cardboard boxes because I have a humongous book collection. Like, I own about 1,000 novels. So I bought, like, all these I was like, oh, 20 boxes, that'll be enough. It took 20 boxes exactly to fit all my books in. And that's also not count, I think the number's closer to 25, actually, because I also had a bunch of boxes left over from when I moved up here from Sydney that we just put in, like, the storage cupboard. So I reused some of those. But I spent, like, pretty much all of yesterday just, like, constructing boxes with because I just bought these like flat pack boxes from Officeworks, just constructing them with duct tape and then packing books. It took fucking hours. Impressive. That's like, yeah, no, I've been building my personal library since I was a teenager. Yeah, it's my own little fucking library at home. But it does make it a bitch when you have to move, you know. Oh god. And then tonight, I just have to, like, pack up my clothes and, like, the TV and anything else, like, you know, any other random miscellaneous stuff. And then the movers are coming tomorrow at fucking 8 in the morning, so it's gonna be frantic. Oh, and I still need to go to IKEA this afternoon as well. That's why this is gonna be a shorter stream. Oh, Christ. Alright. Posted the link in Discord. Oh. Alright. Cool, happy to attend. Good luck with the rest of the movie. Yeah, no, it should be alright. That's why today is gonna be a slightly shorter stream. I was just gonna sort of discuss the massive Twitch nuclear fallout that's been happening over the last week or so. It's, you know, talk about my new job and just explain what I'm gonna do going forward. Because there's been some fucking seismic upheavals on Twitch, like, goddamn. Can't believe it, I get banned for a fucking month and the whole site goes into meltdown. Coincidence? I'll let you be the judge of that. Oh, God. Alright. But yeah, why the fuck can't I see my chat box on screen? Can you not show the Twitch chat box on screen? I mean, the YouTube one? I logged into, like, Streamlabs using my YouTube account. I thought that would be fine. It's not showing up there. Weird. Let me see if I can look this up. Oh, what the fuck? OBS isn't even enabled to do that. I'll need to download a fucking widget. Hate that. I'm gonna have to do that off stream, I guess. Fuck, that's annoying. Oh well. Oh well. Oh man. But yeah, no, I've had so much going on lately. I actually wanted to stream a bit more during my month being banned from Twitch, but on YouTube, but I've just been so busy with this new job and organizing my move and everything. It's been a fucking headache. What's the job? It's very weird. I'm basically gonna be like a TV presenter for this like Chinese educational software company. Technically, I think like I'm being paid by the Chinese government. It's very strange. I'm not hosting a TV show, but it's kind of like close. That's just what they call the job, because that's just what they call my job title, because I guess there's no real closer analog in Chinese or English. But essentially it's like I like host like an educational like program for like Chinese school students, like little like fucking like 5 and 6 year olds and stuff like that. To teach them English, like English second language stuff, because they're all like they can't have in-person teachers. They, you know, everyone's they're all locked down again at the behest of Xi Jinping. So they fucking this company's stepped in, and they're like gonna be broadcasting me into like hundreds of Chinese classrooms. It's very strange. There's a degree, there's an element of it that is kind of similar to live streaming, actually, because like I have to use a green screen for it, and there's also like you know, the class can actually interact with me when I'm doing the live streams. I have to go in and record all these like pre-recorded segments, but I have to do live classes as well, where I'm like being beamed to like hundreds of classrooms, and the teachers can like buzz in. Like it's the weirdest thing. They put this like fucking. I should see if I can show you guys a picture of it on screen for when I'm doing it at home. It looks fucking bizarre. Oh god. Congrats on the gig. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, you know, I mean, I'm a journalist and a writer primarily. This is much more of like an on-camera role than I've done in a very long time. But you know, to be honest, I feel like it'll be a good vacation from you know, from writing and making stuff all the time. Like, I do love doing that, but it can also be it can also be intellectually and creatively draining. I sometimes wonder if because I put so much of myself into my work in that way, that it's robbing me of the energy to do it, you know, in my spare time, like, you know, my creative juices that I could be pumping into my YouTube videos, onto my Twitch stream. So it'll be good to do this. You've got the presentation and skill. Oh, thank you for saying that, Brian. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it'll be a more relaxing job. I mean, there is a live element to it that it has a slight amount of pressure, but, you know, I don't have to create anything for this. I just have to be on camera. Like, they write all the scripts for me. They do all the educational bullshit. I don't have to, you know, concern myself with any of that. They just send me the scripts to read. So, that'll be good, and it's fairly highly paid. It's fairly highly paid as well, which is good. Like, I've been making more money doing this than I was, like, at my previous gig where I was just writing adverts for companies. I was working for this business consultancy. Fuck. Like, you know, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. It could turn into a long time recurring gig, so I'll just have to wait and see how it goes. But, you know, at the very least, I'll be earning money and I'll have a distraction from being stuck with my thoughts, which is good, after my breakup and everything. Fuck. Hey, a new house and job of progress, right? Yes, exactly, Brian. That's what I'm trying to keep focus on. You know, it'll be nice to have some forward momentum again. And at the very least, you know, because I'll be making fucking bank, getting all those Xi Jinping bucks, I can at least put a bunch of that back into streaming, which will be good. You know, like, I'll be able to... I mean, I have a desk now, so... Because I had to put the fucking giant 4K camera ring light suite on it. I can probably get a desktop computer now, which will be good for streaming. I mean, I didn't really have any power complaints with my current laptop, because it's like a fucking beast of a gaming laptop. Like, it can run my VTuber software, streaming software, and play games on it most of the time without too much issue. But, like, if I can, you know, get a desktop, like a souped-up desktop, that'll be even better. So, that's good. That'll be good for editing. You know, I can, fucking... I'll see what else I can invest in. But yeah, I definitely think that'll at least be good. You know, I can finally get my fucking iPad fixed. I mean, I've been able to afford to do that. I broke my iPad screen a while ago, but I've just been putting it off because I've been lazy and depressed. Also, I can't... Hey, Sketch! How's it going? Also, I can't redeem points for a drink pet. Yeah, I know. I hate that YouTube doesn't have channel points. Desktop is a better bet. 30 series and AMD cards are finally getting cheaper. Yeah, I heard that all the expensive graphics cards are finally, you know, becoming more affordable again because a bunch of the Bitcoin networks have clamped down on, like, fucking Bitcoin miners and Ethereum miners. So now, like, essentially you earn so little from generating new Bitcoin or Ethereum that it's not worth the energy consumption. Yeah. Desktop is a better bet. Yeah. Like, I think that'll be good. You know, I'll be able to get a second TV for my bedroom. I haven't had a TV in my bedroom in years. Again, not because I couldn't afford it, just because my girlfriend didn't like having a TV in the bedroom. Whereas I always enjoyed that because it helps me fall asleep. Hey, Moonfall fan! Yo, how's it going? I've been thinking of doing art again. I might do it. That sounds like a good idea, Sketch. It's always good to have creative outlets. What kind of art? The 40 series pricing is laughable. Glad I don't need a new card. But because of that, you can get 30 cards for... Well, I mean, the 30 ones should be fine. Like, weren't they the fucking new hotness until very recently? You really fell off when you were on Twitch anymore. Because I'm banned for another, like, fucking week. Because I'm banned for another, like, 8 or so days. 8 or 9 days. Random and dumb sketches. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I think that would be worth doing. I like to draw. I'm pretty good at drawing. I drew a Moonfall as I know that's JC. I know that's JC. I remember. I'm pretty good at drawing. I mean, I'm good at line art, I should say. I'm good at line art. I don't know, like, anything to do with shading or anything like that. All that kind of shit may as well be fucking voodoo to me. Like, my friend Mezzy, the streamer, she's really good at drawing. She can do that, like, so effortlessly. I've watched her on art streams, and I'm just like, how the fuck can you, like, I don't know how the hell you can do that. Like, my brain just does not compute it. But I can draw very well. Here, let me see if I can find you, some example of it I can, put up on screen. Sounds like a skill issue. Well, I mean, in a year's time, I might be full-time fucking YouTube streamer at this point. I don't know if you've been following all the drama. JC, but Twitch has gone into fucking nuclear meltdown over the last, like, week or so. It's insane. I'm like, holy shit. What is happening? It's so annoying too that it happened like the month that I'm banned. I wanted to commentate on this so badly. Hold on, where the fuck is it? It's so far up. I'm around here. Ah, here it is. They just announced them this week. The 4090 is... Damn! They're making 2 different ones close... Jesus Christ. Wait, you have... Yes, of course I have friends. Because I have friends. I have multiple streamer friends. As well as IRL ones as well. I love digital art and I want to get into it, but I might struggle drawing on my phone, so I might get a Surface tablet soon. I think, yeah, that's a good idea. What do I think of the Wendy's shark? I don't know what that is, JC. We don't have Wendy's in Australia. We've never had Wendy's. Doesn't every other platform have 50-50 instead of 70-30? Moist Critical did a good video about that issue that's worth looking up. No, most platforms have 70-30, Brian. The majority of platforms have 70-30. YouTube has 70-30 across the board. Like, literally for everyone. It doesn't matter the size. Like, you know, the 50-50 is actually unheard of. Like, that's fucking wild. Sorry, I got my ratio. Oh, right. Yeah, okay, yeah. So you meant the other way around. Yeah, no, that's the standard. That's the standard. That's why everyone is fucking losing it at Twitch. They're like, the fucking gall of you. Like, are you kidding me? It's madness. It's madness. Wendy's nuts in your face. Twitch banning Tora and you was wrong. Yeah, no, I think it's fucking absurd that Tora is still banned after all this time. After all this time, it's fucking ridiculous. When that girl got caught fucking on stream, and she's still on the goddamn platform. She got a week's ban. Like, madness. And it's so ridiculous too, because it's like, it's not even like, I can understand it if she was some like big streamer who got like huge numbers, because like Twitch is just, you know, taking care of its big boys. Whatever, that's to be expected. But like, she had the same amount of fucking people who watch my stream watching her. She had like 20 people watching her. And like, you know, she's come back since then. She's like been interviewed by other streamers, and it's like, yeah, I get why she only had 20 people watching her, because she's fucking boring. She's like a complete uninteresting moron who has nothing to say. She's one of those girls. Like, I love female Twitch streamers. They're all great, but there is a certain subcategory of ones that you— hey, Kiki! Doo-doo fart. There is a certain subcategory of ones you see who just, like, are essentially, like, not even a hot girl, just like a skinny girl who thinks she's hot, who just like turn on the stream and just sit there and basically do nothing and just like, why aren't you guys giving me money? This is Twitch, you just give girls money. That's how this works. Like, they just like, she's one of those ones. Like, she has no content. She's not trying to entertain. She's just sitting there expecting donations. So it's like, I don't even get why, what, did they identify her as some up-and-coming talent? Like, she's not gonna have any audience retention. It's the only reason she even got a whole influx of followers following her band was because people were just expecting her to fuck on stream again. It's madness. And Tora is still somehow banned? Like, oh god. Thought it meant Twitch was going to take 7. Yeah, no, so they're going to change it. They're going to go from 70-30, where they took 30%, the streamer kept 70. They're going to go to 50-50. Oh, god. But yeah, no, Tora being banned is fucking absurd. It's so infuriating. Oh, god. Alright. Just adjust the camera position. Alright. Yeah, so I'm currently stuck in Twitch prison at the moment, unfortunately. Oh, god. Nothing I can do about it, really, but at least it'll only be another week. Although, I guess at this point, Twitch prison isn't really accurate anymore. It's the fucking Twitch-tanic. This ship is going down at a rapid pace. Like, my god, I did not think the bottom could fall out from this website in a fucking week, but somehow it goddamn did. I really don't know what the hell they were thinking. Well, actually, I do have some guess. I think it's fucking madness, like the way they're going about it. But I do have an opinion. Are you gonna build yourself a PC, or have you gotta buy it from Main Gear or places like that that build it for you? I will probably just buy a pre-made gaming one, Sketch. I'll just like look up one that has good specs and is well reviewed and is very powerful. I do not have the expertise to build my own PC. If I did, I'm almost certain we would end up in a situation like Super Eye Patch Wolf, the YouTuber who made a video called something like My Descent into Hell, which documented his 2-year journey to get a functional, like, custom-built PC due to a minor error he made when he was initially ordering it, and he ordered the wrong type of hard drive. Like, I live in fear of that scenario happening, you know? What do you think of the Yakuza Like a Dragon games they announced? I'm excited for them. I fucking love the Yakuza series. I'm very troubled. I'm psyched that Kiryu is going to be back in the next Like a Dragon game, although I'm very troubled by his new haircut, because it is just god awful. Like, I don't know what he was thinking. Like, hold on, let me find it. What is it, like 9? And then, Kiryu. Yeah, this is Kiryu's new look. This is his new look in the next Like a Dragon game. Like white gray boy band like fringe. I don't get it. I don't know what this is. I don't know why they went for this look, especially because they're gonna do a game in between this, and he's just got like normal long hair there. It's like why didn't you just let him keep that hair? Inshin, look, I am so psyched for the samurai one as well. That looks fucking rad. I'm very excited for that. Don't know why this popped into my head, but you would look great with a Tyler the Creator wig. Oh yeah, the blonde bowl cut. That was a fun one. Oh god. Inshin looks so good. Someone said it might be a sort of disguise, which could work. Yeah, I could see that. I could see it being like a bad wig, I guess. I could see it being a weird wig they just put on him temporarily for some reason. Oh, man. But yeah, no, Twitch has descended into complete... Oh yeah, I should show you the thing I drew a while ago as well, because I was mentioning that before. Hold on, let me just get the image up of that. Oops! Why is it sideways? Okay, there we go, there we go. So this is a drawing I did of my friend Mezzy one night when I was bored on my whiteboard. It's of myself as a shark voring her after biting her head off. I mainly just did this because I was just having a conversation with Mezzy and I casually mentioned that I can draw fairly well, and she was like, oh my god, can I see? So I was just like, alright, yeah, whatever. So I started drawing a shark, and then I was like, actually, you know what would be better? If I draw a shark that's bitten her head off. That's way more funny. Yes, this is a whiteboard reveal. Oh, God. But yeah, no, I can't do shading for shit. Like, I don't know how to do shading and shadows and all that, like, at all. But, I'm pretty good at line art. Ah, man. But yeah, so I'm assuming some of you might not have been familiar with all this, but like, Twitch has had the mother of all meltdowns over the last week, both with its on-air talent and behind the scenes. You know, like, there was I mean, if you guys want me to start at the beginning, like, the whole thing began at, like, shit camp. If you don't know what shit camp is, it's like this incredibly cringe thing that the biggest Twitch streamers do once a year. Basically, they, like, rent out a big summer camp space, and they all go do, like, you know, contests against each other. Basically, they go do grown-up summer camp. And they go make content out of it. It's incredibly lame and cringe, and you have to be a member of the Cool Kids Club on Twitch to be invited to it. The whole thing is just so pathetic and wanky, but it's a Twitch tradition at this point, so whatever. Then, like, there were already two minor controversies that happened at the event. The first one was this streamer called E-Rob. I don't know, I'm not familiar with E-Rob, I've never seen his content, but E-Rob, basically in his off-stream chat, posted a joking message to a fan saying like, hey man, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you when I see you at TwitchCon. complete, like, gag. Obviously, no one would take it seriously. He wasn't actually threatening to beat up one of his fans. But Twitch saw that, and they were like, oh, that's threatening one of your viewers. 7-day ban. And then when a bunch of streamers were like, I think that's an overreaction. Like, that's kind of, you know, a bit much. Twitch is like, maybe you're right. We'll revisit our decision. Oh, we've decided to increase his ban to a month. Meanwhile, the chick who got fucked on stream is back and streaming again. She's fine. She's doing better than ever. Like, E-Rob would have gotten less of a punishment if he had fucked one of his viewers up the arse on stream. It was insane. I thought it was 30 days. It was 7 days initially, Moonfall, and then it was 7 days. It was 7 days initially, JC, and then because people were like, "That's like a bit much," they upped it to 30 days. So he got increased. His ban got increased to 30 days. That's actually partly why I haven't even appealed my Twitch ban yet. Is because I'm paranoid that some fucking incel Twitch admin is gonna see my appeal, and no matter how like apologetic and like you know licking boot I am, they're just gonna be like, "Oh, what? You dare question me? That's a permanent ban. That's indefinite now." So I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna fucking write it out. You know, we're almost free and clear now. Whatever. Who cares? And then I won't even get into the whole XQC talking shit about shit camp thing. Who gives a fuck? Then there was a huge development on the gambling front. I'm assuming most of you have probably seen this because so many content creators covered it, but Slicker, another relatively big Twitch streamer, he basically got exposed and then publicly admitted to having like scammed hundreds of thousands of dollars out of Twitch streamers, out of his own audience, out of people in his personal life, pretty much everyone to feed his deranged gambling addiction. And so that sparked a bit of a like pushback against gambling from a number of larger streamers. A number of them started calling on Twitch to ban gamba streams. You know, people like Pokimane and Mizkif, and it was getting a lot of traction, which led things to really explode when XQC and Trainwrecks, if you guys don't know who either of them are, they're two incredibly huge Twitch streamers, and they're also like probably the two most public faces of gambling on Twitch. They got into a public spat with Miskiv on Twitter and essentially accused him of covering up the sexual assault of another streamer. And from what I can tell, this is not an unfounded accusation. This was all 100% true. He did do this, although it has made XQC and Trainwrecks look very bad at the same time. Like, it's mind-blowing to me that there are some people who are still on their side. Like, I saw Sickab post a tweet saying, like, "Damn, man, good to know who the real kings are. XQC and Trainwrecks, you dropped your crowns, kings." And I'm like, Sickab, I love you, but that is a fucking insane take. Like, are you kidding? XQC and Trainwrecks are gross, disgusting scumbags. Like, what Sickab said, because someone called him out for this, I saw in response to his tweet. He was like, I think they're kings because they're supporting Adriana. Adriana is this female Twitch streamer who got sexually assaulted by another streamer named Crazy Slick. The problem, though, is that she actually went public with these accusations about a year ago. And XQC and Trainwrecks have apparently known all about this information this entire time, and they just chose to sit on it. Like, they just chose to fucking ignore it until they had an opportunity to weaponize it against someone who was pissing them off. In this case, fucking Mizkif, because he was leading the charge on the banned gambling streams. Like, I don't know how anybody could see them as a hero in this regard. And I am not editorializing either, by the way, here, because there was literally a live stream where someone called out XQC for this. They were like, isn't it fucking sleazy of you to take her sexual assault and weaponize it just because you're in the middle of a Twitch spat? And his response in his dumb little French-Canadian accent was, what do you mean? What do you mean? It's a weapon, bro. It's a weapon. Like, it's a weapon to use. We were saving it for a rainy day, and now it's a rainy day, so it's a weapon. And it's like, you fucking monster. It is not a weapon. It is someone's sexual trauma. You fucking slimy little worm. Like, are you joking? My friend's 15-year-old nephew was trying to become a gambling streamer. Fortunately, they're sending him to college for game design stuff to scratch the itch. Parents weren't working to his strengths. Yeah, you know, that's exactly it, Kiki. That fucking shit is why, like, they need to ban gambling on Twitch. Like, I see so much shit from these people, like, these whataboutism assholes, and they're all going like, oh, well, you allow streamers to get drunk on stream? Aren't you just promoting alcoholism then? Like, what about you? Well, I thought we were all grown adults here. Can't we make our own decisions? You dumb fuck. You're either the stupidest person in the world, or you're acting in bad faith. You're being disingenuous because it suits your argument. Like, the reason gambling streams are dangerous is basically two reasons. One, because unlike alcohol, you can access gambling at the touch of a button. There are hundreds of fucking crypto casinos online where you can, there's no age check there's no age limit, there's no restrictions or safeguards in place. Like, a fucking tech-savvy kid can watch train wrecks and start gambling before he even ends the stream, right? And the other problem is that Unlike drinking alcohol on stream or smoking weed on stream or anything else in that regard, if you want to make that fucking stupid argument, you can't be directly exposed to it. It can't kick off your addiction right away. Gambling can. Right? Like, that's the thing that is so insidious about it. Like, the widely known fact about casinos, whether they're in real life or they're online, is that they don't make their money from the average gambler who goes on, plays a couple of hands, maybe loses $1,000, and they're just like, oh, that was fun night, all right. They make their money from the gambling addicts, from the whales who will compulsively put their whole life savings into it. And you don't know if you're gonna be a whale or not. That's the thing. Everyone thinks like, oh, I'm a mentally strong person. There's no way I could ever be addicted to something, but you could. You might be a gambling addict and not even know it until you happen to just randomly catch a gambling stream and it triggers this fucking serotonin response in your head. It triggers this endorphin rush, and then boom, you're fucked. Like a little kid watching a streamer drink, yeah, they might think, oh, that looks cool, but they can't just go out and start drinking immediately. They can't just, like, get their hands, I mean, I guess they could run to their parents' liquor cabinet, but it's a far harder thing to do. Like, gambling streams are uniquely dangerous, and the problem is, too, they glorify it. To an unnecessary degree. Like, the XQCs and train wrecks of Twitch, they get paid hundreds of millions of dollars each month to get by these companies, and that's not even counting the money that they get given to gamble, because they get their losses covered as well, right? So it just gives children this completely skewed understanding. I'm sure lots of fucking 15-year-olds want to be gambling streamers. It looks like the most fucking rad thing in the world. You just get paid hundreds of millions of dollars to sit around all day gambling. Like, that'd be so fucking cool. Like, the only problem is the complete moral malfeasancy involved, because you're essentially siphoning that money off your viewers. You know, that's the thing that all these fucking pricks don't want to acknowledge, because of course they wouldn't, they don't want to confront the inherent, like, vileness of what they're doing, right? Like, these companies don't just give you $100 million for fucking nothing, you know? Like, they're not a charity. What, do you think they're just, like, paying Trainwrecks or XQC that much because they like their content? No. This is a cost-benefit relationship. Like, if they're paying him $100 million a month, it means they're making $150 million a month off of his fucking, like, viewers pumping their money onto the site. That's all it is. And to pretend it's anything otherwise is completely disingenuous. Like, you're just trying to protect your bag. And that's the same reason why they came out swinging with this rape accusation, because they wanted to get everybody wanted to get everyone riled up. They wanted to get everyone worked into an emotional frenzy, and then people would stop talking about Gamba. And it fucking worked too. Like, 24 hours later, and the Gamba streams are old news. Everyone's talking about the fucking Mizkif cover-up. And by the way, as well, that's another way that you know that, like, XQC and Trainwrecks are complete irredeemable scumbags, is because if they really cared about Adriana Lee and her sexual assault, if that was really the focus of their concern, then you know who would be the main villain right now? Crazy Slick, the guy who was groping her while she was unconscious. But Crazy Slick isn't. Crazy Slick is basically an afterthought. Like, nobody's even fucking talking about him. People are only talking about the Mizkif cover-up. The fact that he apparently sent his girlfriend and I guess another friend of his over to Adriana and basically bullied her into, like, downplaying the sexual assault when she initially went public with it. And don't get me wrong, that is a horrible thing to do, and Mizkif deserves to be raked over the coals publicly for this. But I don't think that's worse than the rapist. I don't think that's worse than the guy who sexually assaulted her. I think he should be the one that we're talking about. But no one's calling for him to face fucking criminal charges. Most people don't even know what his fucking name is. Like, everyone's just talking about Mizkif. And it's like, you are clearly using this as a targeted attack to try and gain back ground after your fucking precious Gamba streams got banned by the Twitch overlords. And that's why you're targeting the guy who was leading the charge, not the rapist. Oh, God. It's been so infuriating. Like, I genuinely cannot fathom how anyone could see them as good people or see what they're doing. I mean, it's kind of complicated because Adriana Lee, the victim, has actually come out in support of XQC and Trainwrecks, but I seriously think the only reason she's supportive is because people are finally fucking listening. I don't think she's a fan of the fact that they waited until it was convenient for them so that until they could get something out of it. Hey, Shark. Hey, how's it going, Michael? Oh, God. But yeah, so, and by the way, there was another bit as well, which people aren't talking about too, which I'd say is a big part of why fucking gambling got actually finally banned on Twitch. And it's not to do with Crazy Slick, it's to do with the fact that Trainwrecks was literally bribing Twitch staff. Like, let me see if I can find the clip of that. He was literally like, he had Twitch admins in his chat, and he's like, what? Here, let me just pop you over. Let me just pop you over a fucking 50k worth of Bitcoin. Here, let me just give you two Bitcoins worth 15k each. Like, that's not weird. That's not weird. I just like it's so fucking strange. Oh, God, hold on. What? Was the clip gone? Still in the fucking cache, though. Wait, is this load? Will this load, though? Okay, here we go. Alright. Oh, wait, is that copyrighted music? I might turn this down. That's pretty quiet. Jeez, so rude of Twitch admins. They can't even hang around in my stream for 5 minutes after I give them illegal bribes. Oh, that's so annoying. I hate that. This is the weirdest part of the clip. Oh, that's so cute. No one's ever sent you $50,000 before for doing nothing. That's a totally normal experience that, like, most people have had, right? Oh, poor baby. Here, let me give you $100K. Oh, what the fuck is that? What is with that cutesy, like, oh, I fuck with that. That's so cute. You've never been illegally bribed before? Oh, like, what the fuck? That, legitimately, I don't get, like, what the hell he's doing here. Is he just, like, does he just bribe Twitch staff so often that he's just like, oh, what, you've never been bribed by me before? That's adorable. You must be new here. Like, is it really that commonplace, Trainwrecks? That's the sweetest, most sad thing ever. Do you hear that, chat? Have you ever been sent $50,000 for doing fucking jack shit by a streamer? That's so sad if you haven't. Aw. Like, what the fuck? This is the fucking weirdest clip. Like, I love, too, how he's so brazen. He's just like, oh, yeah, I'll just, like, bribe you on camera. I'll just bribe you on camera with, like, hundreds of thousands of people watching me. That's not weird. That's not strange. That's not, like, that's not very bizarre behavior at all. Like, actually fucking mental. Oh, God. Anyway. So, Twitch stepped in and banned gambling. And I, like a lot of people, were like, wow, well done, Twitch. Like, good for you. Like, you finally copped a solid W. You had a win for everyone on the site, talent, viewers, you know, it's gonna make everything better. Good job. And then, not 24 hours later, they're like, we're cutting all the revenue. We're cutting all the revenue from 70-30 to 50-50. Oh, I mean, it's insanity. I do kind of have a theory, though, about why they did it, which I'll say in a moment. I'm hoping to get it from a streamer who needed it because his bank account got locked. I'm still waiting for him to pay me back. Oh yeah, how is Slicker still on the platform? Like, I'm surprised he hasn't been banned. He actively scammed people out of money. Is that not a bannable offense, Twitch? Like, fucking come on. I know they've taken his affiliate badge. I know they've taken his partner and affiliate status away. I'm kind of paranoid that when I get unbanned, they'll have taken mine away too. But yeah, so they announced officially that the end times. They're cutting in the most insane way as well. They did it in the dead of night, like they hoped no one would notice. And then as part of their explanation, they were like, oh, but guys, like, running the website is really expensive. And it's like, dude, you're fucking owned by Amazon. Like, it's a good thing you're not owned by a multi-billion-dollar corporation who has a net services wing that's specific. Like, Amazon's web hosting services are fucking humongous, by the way. Like, literally a majority of the internet runs on them. YouTube uses them. Most big websites use Amazon's web hosting platforms because they're just cheap and good. And it's like, fucking Twitch gets all of that for free. I've swear, like, people who have worked at Twitch or have worked at companies that are owned by Amazon are like, no, we get all that shit for free. It's like in-house. Why would we pay for it? But then they had the goal to be like, well, actually, it costs over $1,000 a month to host the streaming costs of a normal-sized streamer. It's like, shut the fuck up, Twitch. Nobody cares. Nobody fucking cares. Nobody wants to hear this nerd shit. Well, actually, like, no one gives a fuck. It's such bullshit. Oh, God. Like, I have a theory, though. I have a theory about why they're doing this. And I think their fucking stupid line about how... Like, hold on, let me see if I can look up their exact phrasing for it. Twitch. What the oh my god, did Twitch's vice president just resign? That's hilarious. That's so funny. I didn't even hear about this. What? That's gold. Twitch loses VP after controversy. I need to figure out how to get the chat on screen. I don't know why it's, like, not there. I think I need to get a specific plugin for it. Oh, man. Twitch's senior vice president of global creators, Constance Knight, is leaving the company. In a statement shared with staff on Wednesday, Knight said she was off on a new adventure that provides exciting growth opportunity, blah, blah, blah. Lost its chief content officer, chief operating officer, and what was she, vice president of global creators. Jesus Christ! Twitch is just hemorrhaging fucking employees at the moment. My god, I did not, like, no wonder the fucking bottom is falling out. Holy shit. That is crazy. Oh, god. I'm sorry, what's this? Okay, yeah, here's their full fucking blog post on it. A letter from Twitch president Dan Clancy. Okay, now where's his, like, bullshit explanation here? Oh yeah, here it is. Lastly, we have to talk about the high cost of our service. Like, you fucking nerd, Dan. So what do they say here? Live video costs for a 100 CCU streamer who typically streams 200 hours a month are more than $1,000. We typically don't talk about this because, frankly, you shouldn't have to think about it. We'd rather you focus on doing what you do best. Getting fucked up the arse by Twitch, apparently, is what we do best. Like, Jesus Christ. Shark, he didn't get banned because none of his scams involved Nazis. That's probably true. That's probably accurate. That's probably accurate. God. Anyway. So, like, what is my theory regarding why they're doing this? Yes, hey, how's it going, Cuddles? Good to see you. Yes, I'll be back properly on Twitch in about a week or so. But, until then, I'll see if I can do a few more YouTube streams prior to that. Anyway, we're just talking about the nuclear fallout that has undergone Twitch over the last week or so, Cuddles. I started from the beginning all the way at the fucking shit camp origins, and I've just gotten through discussing the fucking train wrecks bribing Twitch admins on stream and the whole like rape accusations and everything. It has been fucking wild. Now we're talking about the 70-30 partner split, right? The fact that that's going away for big time streamers. And it's like, honestly, okay, so first let me explain why I think they're doing this. A lot of people, a lot of streamers and people, you know, like Moist Critical and stuff, have called out Twitch for doing this, pointing to the obvious argument, which is that, like, how much extra revenue could you possibly earn from this? Like, is Twitch really so close to being bankrupt that you need to scrape an additional 20% off of your top earners, potentially alienating them all in the process? Like, why would you do this? What possible, like, long-term gain could there be, you know, for making this decision? Because you aren't going to be earning enough money to make up for the way this is going to alienate many of your top earners, who will probably get poached by YouTube now. And I have a theory on that. I don't think it has anything to do with the Twitch I don't think it has anything to do with the revenue split. I think that's a fucking smokescreen. I think this is all about ads. This has always been about ads. Like, here's the thing. The thing that makes Twitch unique as a website is its impression numbers, okay? Like, in the grand scheme of things, in the whole wide world of the internet, Twitch is actually tiny. We're microscopic, infinitesimal compared to YouTube, to Facebook, to Twitter, to every other major social media platform. Twitch is by far the smallest. But Twitch has one thing that all of those other platforms lack: retention. Yeah, that is what makes Twitch and live streaming as a medium unique. Audience retention. We get impression numbers that are unheard of anywhere else in any other form of medium. Like, sometimes I'll do an 8-hour stream. I'll have 20 people watching me for 8 hours. That is 4 times longer than a movie. You know, you could watch a whole TV show in that time. Like, who the fuck is going to compete with us? TikTok? They can barely manage 7 seconds. Like, and Twitch, the biggest Twitch streamers have hundreds of thousands of people watching them for hours at a time. That is shit that Hollywood, that TV, like, they long to be able to get that again. And they probably never will, because their mediums are gradually dying while ours is rising. But the point is, that has always been Twitch's strongest element, its unique selling point, and that is always what has made it attractive to advertisers. But I think what has probably happened is that Twitch just isn't making enough money off of its ad revenue. It's not making enough money playing ads to people. And, you know, I know streamers always complain about how, like, well, I don't like to play ads because they lessen the experience for everyone, and I make fucking pennies from that. Like, it is a fraction of what I earn from subs, from donations, so why the fuck would I, like, lessen my experience so I can get an extra $3 a stream, you know? And I think the reason for that is probably because they give creators a garbage split when it comes to ads. I'm assuming, like, Twitch keeps the lion's share, but streamers aren't running ads at a high enough density like, for them to actually make bank. I think this is all about pushing greater ad density, because that came bundled in with the update to the fucking revenue split. They were like, but don't worry, if you want to make up the difference, just run more ads, you dumb idiot. Why aren't you running an ad right now, you stupid fuck? Like, you know, that is my theory, right? I think they are doing this. I don't think they're doing this for the fucking sub revenue. I think they're doing this because they want to force streamers to play more ads, whether they like it or not, because then they can finally start raking in, like, the advertising money that they think they deserve. But why this is a terrible idea is because it's gonna drive people away. Hollywood is dying, you say? Yeah, I mean, Hollywood, TV, sketch, like, traditional media is gradually fading in relevance. It's gonna become less and less important as time goes on, I would imagine. Like, I'm not saying it won't I'm not saying movies or TV shows won't get made anymore, but I think the line between content and cinema is going to disappear completely. I think in the future, everything is just going to be content. It'll all just be a different... The medium, the delivery system won't matter anymore. People won't care. Ads are detrimental. So many times I didn't even give it a chance. I had to put up with 2 minutes to try watching, then it interrupts possibly important moments. Yeah, exactly, Cuddles. Exactly. Like, everyone hates ads. It's why I never run ads, because I think it's just like, it is, you get very little benefit, and all it's doing is just lessening the experience for your viewers. So, like, why would you ever do that? I think it is really stupid to run ads, because they like you said, they discourage people from watching. Sometimes I want to check out a stream, and then Twitch is like, oh, here's 7 minutes of ads, and I'm like, well, fuck you then, I'll just, like, watch something else, you know? And, like, that is the most important thing. Like, how many viewers you have, that is everything on Twitch. Twitch as a platform is like the embodiment of the idea that the rich get richer. You know, the more people you have watching you, the easier it is to draw in new viewers, right? That's why I always say, like, if you just want to lurk, if you just want to, like, listen to my stream like a podcast, like, that's fine. I love having active people in my chat to talk to, but, like, if you want to just have it as a passive experience, that's fine. You're still increasing my viewer numbers. You're still, like, helping me, you know, like, get my... Because Twitch is all about visibility. That's the only way to grow. And it's cumulative. The more people you have watching you, the easier it is to get more viewers. That is just how it works. I hate ads as well. Yeah, ads lessen the experience. I hate it. Miffy just jumped on the dinner table and stole a piece of sausage. Oh no. I hope that wasn't your sausage, Kiki. But yeah, no, like, nobody likes ads, right? Nobody wants to have them there. And, like, I feel like YouTube has found a good medium ground, you know? Like, they have plenty of ads, but you can skip them. And they, you know, they don't make you watch, like, the whole thing. They just, like, you know, after 5 seconds you can press the skip button. That's fine. Most people are fine with that. Or they'll even sit through an ad they like for, like, a content creator that they really enjoy, you know. But Twitch just feels like it's shoving it down your throat. Nobody likes the way Twitch does it. It's fucking awful. Also, what? I've been living under a rock for the last year? Oh, okay, well, the long story short, Cuddles, is that over the last week, Twitch has gone into meltdown. Many of their biggest creators, Mizkif, fucking, like, Hassan, Pokimane, XQC, Trainwrecks, they've all been involved in various controversies and just outright shit fights with one another. Twitch banned gambling streams. They announced a change to the revenue share split, so now it's going to be 50-50 across the board for everyone, not 70-30 for, like, once you become partner, which was always the deal originally. The whole thing has just been a titanic shit show. And even then, I didn't even fucking touch on everything. Like, before even all of this boiled over, XQC broke up with his girlfriend, Adept, live on stream. Like, literally, they had, like, a bitter, angry breakup fight with, I don't know, 300,000 people watching them. It is the most painful thing you've ever seen. It is so uncomfortable. But fuck XQC. He's such a piece of shit. Like father, like son, but Bezos runs it like a rich people type of system. Yeah, that's a very good point. It's very fitting, isn't it? The MacBook Pro Touch Bar is one of the best things Apple has ever made because it lets you skip ads of any... That's fucking rad. I love that. Yeah, no, like, Twitch ads are completely unskippable for the most part. Like, at least that I'm aware of. They bypass every type of ad blocker. It's like a fucking headache. You know, and honestly, this feels like it's gonna kill the website in a lot of ways. So instead of giving all the people the extra 20%, they are taking 20% from their loyal moneymakers. Nice. Exactly, Cuddles. That's why it is fucking absurd. Especially because YouTube does a 70-30 split across the board, okay? Like, I don't know how the fuck YouTube streaming works. Like, I don't know what the YouTube equivalent of, like, a gift sub is, or, like, I don't know how you donate money or do any of that shit on YouTube. I don't even know if my account is set up for it right now. But, like, fuck, if they would let me keep 70%. Twitch only gives me fucking half, okay? For every, like, $5 sub, I get $2.50. Like, I'm a tiny YouTuber. I have an even more minuscule footprint here than I have on Twitch. But they would still give me more money. They would still give me fucking more money than Twitch, just because they're like, no, that's fair. You're a content creator. We just host it. Like, you're the one doing the work. Yeah, no, it's absurd. But like I said, Cuddles, my theory is they don't care about the 20%. They are doing this as a way to force content creators, you know, basically under threat of poverty, to start running a shit ton of ads. And to be honest, it's probably gonna work. Like, even subconsciously, I imagine a lot of Twitch streamers are probably gonna feel pressured to start running more ads because they want to make up that loss in revenue. So they start running 3 ads an hour instead of 1. They start, you know, running 5. They do 10-minute ad blocks instead of just 3. It's such a bad move. I don't see super chat or anything on your stream. You might need more followers first. Yeah, I assume so, Cuddles. I assume so. I don't know how any of this fucking shit works. Like, I'm very unfamiliar with all of this. I guess I'll have to look it up, though. But anyway, so already a ton of big streamers have basically said, I'm gonna leave Twitch. That the new revenue split doesn't come into effect until June next year. But a lot of Twitch streamers are basically putting their hand up and saying, hey, YouTube, make me an offer, and like, once my contract at Twitch is out, I'm fucking gone. Fuck these purple cunts. I'm Team Red now. I'm Team YouTube. Like, and, you know, at this point, like, Twitch is holding on by a thread. They basically have 2 things over YouTube streaming right now, because discoverability is dog shit on either platform, but they have 2 things working in their favor. One, they have all the talent, they have all the biggest streamers, and Twitch is very much a website where, you know, people will kind of spend all day on it. One streamer ends, they'll switch over to somebody else they like, etc. Like, and you know, in the past, if a big streamer left, like Ludwig or something, Twitch was fine, because all of their viewers would just trickle down to the next biggest streamer on the list, right? You know, they just start watching their friends stream instead. But if everyone leaves, if all of their top talent just says fucking adios at once, they're fucked. Like, the only other thing they have is they have a better chat. Straight up. They have a better chat box than YouTube. YouTube's chat
fucking sucks. Like, why doesn't it have channel points, YouTube? Add in some fucking channel points, please. How hard is that? Like, Twitch has been killing it for how long? Just steal their idea. You've already fucking copied a lot of their setup. Like, a lot of it looks very similar to Twitch. Just steal their fucking channel points thing. Like, it would take so little for them to fix their chat box, and then just like, boom, now they're on a completely even playing field with with Twitch. Wide shot, please. How many shortcuts set up for that? Let me see if I can trigger it using studio mode. Okay, there we go. God, yeah, no, see, that's the annoying thing. Like, my shit does not even work on YouTube, right? Like, the program that I use to remotely run all that crap, that, you know, that you can use your channel points for, that does not even function on YouTube, okay? I guess that is one other minor thing that YouTube has over Twitch, and that's a lot of the third-party shit has been specifically made for Twitch. Like, the program that I use, Triggerfire, they don't even have a thing set up to allow you to, like, run it via YouTube, because they don't have channel points on YouTube, and they hadn't even, like, thought about it. How will I force you to drink some water? I don't know. I would say do a super chat, but they can't even do that yet, unfortunately. Oh, God. Even on YouTube, I hate ads on it. It ruins videos so much for me. If I like a YouTuber enough, I'll donate money. Go get a kebab so we can be twinsies. I can put my kebab icon up. Hold on. I just have that saved in here. Oh wait, will I have to adjust it? Yeah, there it is, Doner Kebab. Hold on, I'll have to rotate it. I hate how hard it is to fucking adjust the size of it using my touchpad. It just keeps getting bigger! Now it's tiny! Oh, god damn it! No, I didn't mean to do that! Motherfucker. Ugh, I hate this! It's so- why is it so fucking hard to run? God damn it. Dang it. Ugh, fuck. Jesus Christ. Fuck. Ugh. see. There we go. Alright. Whew. Alright, there we go. Hey, Reynolds, how's it going? Another thing about YouTube streaming that is kind of stupid is not being able to click on other people's profiles or anything like that, and all of the emotes from Twitch, like heck W. Yeah, exactly, Cuddles. Like, that is the one thing. They have the culture, they have all of the emotes and everything like that, but like, that's an easy fix. YouTube could fucking steal all that shit, you know? Like, it would be so simple to just bring in their own version, right? Like, and give it all the same functionality as Twitch chat. I'm hoping that this giant public stumble, this huge misstep by Twitch, will give YouTube, like, the kick in the pants to do all this shit, right? To, like, fix their dumb, shitty chat and like, make it better. And you know, because now is the time for them to strike while the iron's hot, while everyone's fucking pissed off at Twitch. I broke Shock because I told him to get a kebab. It's just really hard to operate the VTuber software using my touch screen. I'm doing good. Recently woke up and just noticed that you're streaming. How's the stream going so far? Also, why are you... It's not the Titanic, it's the Twitch-tanic, Reynolds. It's because Twitch has gone into fucking nuclear meltdown over the past week or so. There's been multiple controversies, both from large Twitch streamers, the on-air talent, and also the management of Twitch themselves, who've basically announced, hey, fuck you, all the content creators on the platform. No one is ever getting a 70-30 split again. It's 50-50 from now on. And if you don't like it, just run more fucking ads, stupid. Like, honestly, I would not be shocked if their next step, if the next move that's coming soon is no more Twitch Prime, right? Because what are they, like, that lets people skip the ads, and they don't make any fucking money off of that. That's straight from their Amazon Prime account. 100% of that goes to the streamer. So I think that's their next step. I think they're gonna get rid of Twitch Prime. Like, like, legitimately, I would not be shocked if they do that soon. For a meltdown, should be Chernobyl in the background. True. I only really came up with the meltdown analogy when I started stream. Originally, it was gonna be the Twitch-tanic. You know, this ship is fucking going down, and we're all just trying to swim to safety. I mean, every larger Twitch streamer right now is trying to make plans for their inevitable migration to YouTube come June next year. Because they're all gonna be fucking going there. Like, mark my words. None of them are gonna be okay with a 50-50 split. They're all gonna be like, fuck you, I'm going to YouTube. He turned into the Titanic because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 named Clive decided to build another Titanic for funsies and sunk it because of a kebab. Oh, God. Ads still show up with Prime? Really? I didn't see any ads with the Twitch streamers that I subbed to. I'm not saying that having Prime means you don't get ads, Sketch. I'm just saying I think they're going to take away the free Prime sub that you get every month. I think they're going to take that away because I think they'll see that as you just getting to avoid ads for free. I think by being Russian, Twitch freed me from... Oh, yeah, actually. I guess because of all the fucking embargoes and everything right now. You can't lower people's pay over time. It just doesn't work that way. Exactly, Cuddles. Exactly. Like, I can't believe they thought anyone would be okay with this. Like, and it appears that even people behind the scenes were not okay with it. Because as we saw before... Oh, oops. This is the on-screen stuff. As we saw before, like, they're fucking... what is it? Their VP already. Their VP just fucking straight quit. Like, their vice president quit just now, apparently, like yesterday. And in the last year, they've also lost their CCO and their COO. Like, what the fuck is going on behind the scenes at Twitch? It's insane. Oh, God. But yeah, so that's happening now, and it looks like there's going to be a mass exodus of everyone onto YouTube, and to be honest, I might join them. I mean, in all likelihood, I'm still going to keep streaming on Twitch when that comes around, because at least right now, my YouTube is just not big enough. It's just not large enough to... It's just not large enough to support me making a transition to streaming on YouTube full time. At least not yet, anyway. You know, so at least for now, I'm staying. You know, they're gonna have to break me out of here with a fucking wrecking ball. No, like, this has just seriously eroded any trust or like faith that you know, streamers had in the website. Like, legitimately, if you were new to streaming, I wouldn't tell you to start streaming on Twitch. I would say stream on YouTube, edit down your streams into like shorter videos and post them, and just try and build a following there, because like Twitch is rapidly turning into a fucking dead end. Like, honestly, like I said, I would fully switch to YouTube, just like, fuck you, Twitch, but I still have a much bigger audience on Twitch. But I think going forward, I'm gonna have to start pushing my viewers more heavily to subscribe to my YouTube. I mean, I know all of you do already, obviously, but like, I only have like 60-something subscribers on YouTube compared to like 600-something on Twitch. Like, barely a tenth of my Twitch viewership is on my YouTube. So I think I'm really gonna have to start pushing that fucking harder, and also putting more energy into making YouTube content, because I feel like, honestly, that is the way of the future. Like, I'm definitely not gonna switch over to full YouTube streaming for the foreseeable future, if only just because all of my fucking shit won't work on YouTube right now. You know, all of my like channel points are, aside from the fact YouTube doesn't even have channel points, all of my automated shit won't work on YouTube. You know, like, I wanted to do some GTA 5 Chaos mod today, but I can't even fucking do that, because the Chaos mod only works with Twitch. So it's gonna take some time for like all of this third-party infrastructure to be built up, I think. But I assume in the next year or so, a lot of that stuff is probably gonna happen, because people, like, the writing is on the wall. Twitch is fucking dying. And so it wouldn't shock me if, like, the people who make these third-party programs I use, they're like, oh, fuck, okay, I better like, update it so it's YouTube compatible. Yes, exactly. The captain always goes down with the ship, Reynolds. Did I tell you about the funny incident that happened on my stream the other day? No, you didn't. What happened, Kiki? I didn't know you stream. Or maybe you did tell me and I followed you. I just didn't get a chance to catch one of your streams before I got banned. I can't remember. But if not, I'll follow you once I get unbanned. No, you didn't tell me about it. What happened? When you work at a typical blue-collar job, like an office worker or work in an electronics store, if your employer says you'll be going from $10 to $8 an hour, of course you're gonna be pissed. Exactly, Cuddles. Exactly. Like, and don't get me wrong, it's not like any of the millionaire Twitch streamers are gonna be, like, homeless out on the street about it or anything, but it is honestly just the biggest fuck you to, like, every smaller creator. Everybody who's not on that, like, 70-30 partner split, or at least the former, it's gonna go away soon, but everyone who's not, we were all, like, doing this under the agreement, the idea that it's like, okay, yeah, we're 50-50 now because we're small time, but, you know, once you you proved yourself, once you like built up that audience, then like they start paying you what you're worth. They reward your diligence, your passion, the time you've spent grinding it out on the platform. And now they're just being like, no, fuck you. Why would we do that? Literally, fuck you. Like, no. And it's just like, I don't know what new creator would want to sign up for that. I got a raise at my job recently. Fuck yeah, that's awesome, Sketch. I'm honestly not too sure if Twitch is going to die. It basically has a monopoly on streaming. It's going to be like YouTube removing dislikes. Everybody hated it, but what can you do? They only have a monopoly on streaming, Reynolds, because all of the biggest streamers are there. They only have a monopoly on streaming because they own all the talent. But if all the talent fucking leaves, and they definitely are, what do they have? What do they have? They have a better chat. They have a better chat box, and that's it. That's it then. Like, literally, they have emotes, and they have a better chat box. And that is the only thing, right? Like, Twitch likes to act like, you know, like, oh, we're all replaceable. But they fucking need us. Like, without people going live on the platform, they don't have fucking anything. Like, what is their website? It is only the streamers. And if all of the biggest streamers leave, they're gonna see their monthly impressions dip massively. Because the truth is, like, the majority of the watch time on Twitch is achieved by the top 3% of like, literally, the top 1% of streamers, I'm pretty sure. I am in the top 3% of streamers on Twitch. That is not an exaggeration. You can see that on my Social Blade statistics. Actually, they're probably not visible right now because I'm banned, but I am like that. I'm on the top 3% just based on my audience watch time and numbers and stuff. And I'm tiny, right? Like, if their biggest streamers leave, if all of them fuck off, like Mizkif, Pokimane, Hassan, fucking like Pay Money Wubby, Critical, if they all go to YouTube, like, what does Twitch have? Like, literally, they will crash and burn. Because that is the reason why people spend 8, 12, 16 hours a day on the site, is because it's got this ecosystem of content creators they like. Often, the content creators are friends with each other because they raid each other, they, you know, chat sometimes in each other's chat. Like, you know, people like that about the website. They're like, oh, you know, I've finished watching this streamer, now I'll just switch on this person who just went live. Oh, and look, this other guy in a different time zone's live. I'll start watching him. Like, if all of those people fucking go, then Twitch's impression numbers will plummet, and that has always been their strength. The fact that they can get so many eyeballs watching them for so long, so consistently, that you can get 100,000 people watching an XQC stream, and they all just sit there glued with their eyes to it. You know, compared to how passively people consume most media now, it's unheard of. And it's like, if that goes away, they're fucked. I've been thinking about coming back to streaming soon, but I wonder how to go about it. I just got a cooling pad in my laptop and I'm coming up with ideas. Good thing I have 20 more followers on Twitch than YouTube. Yeah, I think it'd be worth getting back into streaming, man. Like, I'm not gonna stop streaming on Twitch, but I'm definitely trying to, like, plan my exit now. I'm gonna be keeping my eyes fucking peeled for, like, YouTube-friendly alternatives for all my, like, channel point shit, you know, because I still want to be able to... I mean, I guess maybe I can find a way, if YouTube never enacts channel points, you can do all that shit. Like, you can trigger wide shark if you just do a super chat or something, like if you donate a certain amount of money. But I'd ideally like to be able to do it with channel points or something akin to that instead, you know? So basically what happened was James and Moonfall Fan popped into my stream. My group of friends learned that I am in multiple Discord servers. I then revealed to them that I was having an affair. Oh, wow! That must have been an interesting reveal for them. Oh, fuck. So wait, are you the person that are you the person? I'm assuming that you're not the cheater. You're the person they're cheating on with. I don't know what the exact nomenclature is for that, But, interesting. True, I suppose. Still to me, YouTube is a lot less comfortable to chat in or watch, but maybe it's because I'm not used to it. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Reynolds. Like, undisputably, Twitch has a better chat. The Twitch chat just is miles better. The emotes are better, it just functions way easier, and it also has channel points which allow for great interactivity in streams. It is a million times better than YouTube chat. But that's fixable, right? Like, YouTube's chat isn't set in stone. It's not carved out of fucking rock and granite. They can just change that. Like, literally, I don't know why they don't already have emotes and channel points. If I was the person in charge of, like, running YouTube streaming, I would say to the tech nerds, I'd just be like, your job is to figure out how the Twitch thing works, to figure out how their chat box works, all the channel points and everything, and then just fucking code it into ours. I don't care if they say we're copying, we'll call them YouTube points instead of channel points. Nobody will give a fuck that we're stealing their idea. They'll just be like, awesome, you fixed your chat, YouTube. Legitimately, I don't know why they haven't already done that, but that is very fixable. And here's the thing. I think it definitely will get fixed because I think they're gonna. What's gonna happen now is I mean, it's already happening. A lot of big streamers are putting up their hand and saying, "Yo, YouTube, make me an offer. Like, make me an offer, $5 million exclusivity deal, I'll only stream on your platform." They're all putting their hand up and saying like, yo, higher ups at YouTube, get the checkbook out. You can poach me right now. And I think once they get a bunch of these like big streamers, once they suddenly have all these big streamers on the platform, they're all gonna go to YouTube and be like, yo, you've gotta fix the YouTube chat. It's fucking busted. Like, just steal Twitch's chat. It's fine. Just copy. That's what we want. No one will care. So I honestly think that YouTube's chat will be improved soon. The affair is that, that I'm in multiple Discords, sir. Oh, right. Oh, God. I mean, I'm in a shit ton of Discord servers. I'm in heaps of different ones. You know, I'm in Adam's Discord server. I'm in Imaginary Fanboy's Discord server. I'm in Pay Money Wubby's Discord server. I'm in my friend Mezzy's Discord server. Indeed? Yeah. I think that is honestly inevitable. Like, once they start getting a bunch of big streamers in, and they get in their ear, you know, like, cause obviously, like, they're gonna have discussions with them, they're gonna have conversations and negotiations while they settle this shit up. I can only imagine every single meeting with a Twitch streamer, they're gonna, the first thing they're gonna say is, yo, can you like fix YouTube chat though? Like, for real, can you like fix that shit? Cause it's so bad. Like, I really think they will get on that soon. Don't worry, I wasn't having an actual affair. Oh, well, that's a relief. That's a relief. Let's hope, as people migrate to YouTube, they make changes to the chatting. I think they definitely will, Cuddles. I think they definitely will. Because I assume that will come up. I assume that, like, that is... Because every Twitch streamer hates the YouTube chat. They would all change it if they could, so I'm assuming, like, they're gonna talk about it once they have the executive's ear, you know? Once they're in negotiation with them. And if enough of them say it, they will definitely change it. Oh, man. But yeah, so that is my current plan. I'm gonna keep an eye out and you know, I'm gonna keep an eye out, try and focus on making YouTube content, try and push people as much as possible to subscribe to my YouTube via my Twitch, just so I can get those numbers up, you know, and then yeah, once the YouTube chat is fixed, you know, once I can get all my shit working on YouTube, then I think I might just transition to streaming there full time. Obviously, though, it's gonna be a pretty gradual process. Like, a lot of my streamer friends are all on Twitch. I don't want to leave them, you know, I like being in the same ecosystem as them. But once the mass exodus begins, Like, I think everyone might end up changing to YouTube, you know? I don't know what it is, but I've sort of fallen out of love with YouTubers like Alpha Rad and Moist to a degree, because they've gotten kind of hype beasty. Interesting. I didn't realize Critical had gotten very hype beasty. I'm not familiar with Alpha Rad though. What stuff has Critical been doing that's hype beasty? I do know that like some people have cooled on him a bit. Like my Nemi, for instance, I know isn't a very big Critical fan, and I once asked him about that, and he said it was just because Charlie has too many yes men in his life, which is true. Honestly, like I love Charlie, but like, I think he employs every single one of his closest friends. And it's like, it's not that you can't do that, but it's just kind of like, at a certain point, yeah, everyone would just be telling him whatever he wants to hear because he's their fucking boss, right? You know, and it wasn't anything specific. He wasn't like, I hate the guy. He was just sort of like, I'm not as much of a fan of Charlie anymore. I feel like he doesn't know enough people telling him no in his life, so he's starting to say some stupid shit. But yeah, I've also been thinking of making YouTube videos. I might do it sooner. Yeah, that's a great idea, Sketch. At least you'll have Tori. Exactly, Cuddles. That's why I say kind of, because I don't dislike him or anything. But a lot of his content has just become him spending exorbitant amounts of money. Oh, okay, yeah, I get what you mean by hype beastie then. So I was going too literal with that, Kiki, and I was thinking, like, just picturing Critical wearing, like, Supreme hoodies and shit, and I was like, what? I don't recall him ever doing that. I thought he just wears plain white t-shirts all the time. Yeah, I get what you mean. Like, there definitely has been a shift in his content in that regard. Like, especially once he got his warehouse a little while ago, I noticed a lot of that he's kind of doing, yeah, he's doing more like that kind of Mr. Beast style content, which is just sort of like, look at how much money I have to burn! Whoa! Like, and it's kind of like, that can be sort of entertaining, but I get why that kind of content is mostly consumed by children. You know, like, it's tiring and uninteresting after a while. It's like, I get it. You're rich. You can spend a lot of money on these, like, exorbitant stunts because you know you'll recoup the losses in fucking ad revenue in just from this video alone. So, like, who gives a shit, right? But yeah, it can be tiresome. I haven't been watching as much Critical in the past couple of months. It's been a lot of TikTok or drama videos with him, and I just haven't been in the mood to watch him all like that. Yeah, I mean, he has been covering the Twitch fallout over the last week pretty obsessively. I think he's been doing a good job of that. I'm still thinking about what I want to brand myself as and what you make stuff about. Yeah, I mean, that's totally fair, Sketch. I get that. That's a big decision. I'm working on some stuff at the moment, aside from the like, myth, reviews that I've still got coming out. I'm also doing an internet historian-style video that, I've created to honor the death of the Queen. And to celebrate our new king, Mr. Charles. Oh god, but yeah, no, that'll be an interesting one. I would have had it up already, but I've just been so busy, A, organizing my move, and B, fucking, doing all these screen tests for my new job. Which has been, like, a fucking head rush. So elaborate. They sent me this thing to my apartment, and it's like 3 TV screens, a 4K camera, and like a ring light that they've all built in to this like humongous wooden box that they just put on my desk. It is enormous. It's so fucking weird. Oh, that sounds cool. Yeah, so I've talked about this a little bit in the Discord, but I was recently hired by a Chinese educational software company to basically be like a TV presenter / live streamer. So I have to go into their studio almost 5 days a week. to record a shit ton of like pre-recorded segments basically for this. But I also have to do live streams from my house where I have to do like live lessons, and apparently I'm going to be beamed into like 700 Chinese like classrooms. It's like that one of the Simpsons in the future when Lisa gets married and they show Troy McClure and he's like teaching a class through a TV screen, and he's like, oh yes, you there, the little girl in the Chicago school district. If you have 5 Pepsis and take away 2, how many Pepsis do you have? Pepsi? Partial credit. That's basically that. Like, I'll be like fucking simulcast into like a fucking 100 different Chinese classrooms, and the teachers can like buzz in to answer questions, and then like they pop on a video feed of like that classroom. It's really weird. Yeah, but anyway, so it's different to the work I've been doing for, I don't know, close to 10 years now. It's an on-camera role, for one thing, which is going to be interesting, like basically being a TV presenter. At the very least, though, I'm looking forward to it, just as a way to sort of relax and unwind a bit. Like, I love being a journalist and editor, but it's also intellectually and creatively draining. Like, I put a lot of myself into my work, and I do think, on a certain level, that leaves me with less creative energy to focus on my Twitch stream and my YouTube videos and stuff. So it'll be good to be, you know, working a job for the first time in 10 years where I actually don't have to fucking make anything. I'm just the on-screen talent. All I have to do is, like, look handsome and read a fucking teleprompter. Just, like, read these scripts. So, I'm looking forward to that. Also, it's very well paid. It's very well paid. Like, I'm earning over $50 an hour for it, which is pretty good for, like, very little fucking work. Like, I just stand in front of a green screen and I read a teleprompter. It's so easy. You should have channel point rewards for them so they can unlock wide drunk VHS time scan shark to teach them. Oh, God. MLI, Mass Learning Initiative with Professor Hooley Dooley, PhD. Yeah, exactly. It's fucking weird. Like, I didn't even realize this was a thing. I think they also said I'm gonna do some classes, teach some classes in Japan as well, which is fucking wild. But anyway, so that's happening. It's a 9 to 5 day job, so I'm gonna be doing that 5 days a week. So I won't, going forward, at least for the next few, because like the initial contract is to run from September till December. And then there's like, I think I get like there's a 2-month break because it's like in between school semesters, and they're also got to write new scripts and everything for me to do. But they said they potentially, as long as it goes well, they'll want me back next year. So during that time, I won't be able to stream at my normal time for my Wednesday and Friday streams. So the stream schedule is going to change a little bit going forward over the next couple of months. Here's my current plan. So because I will be working all day, I won't be able to stream at my normal time during the week. I think the best way to do this is that what I'm going to do is I will try to do as many evening streams as possible. You know, I think I finish work between like 5 and 7 p.m. So I think what I'm going to try and do is come home, quickly eat some dinner, and then try and go live and do like a short 3 to 4 hour stream, just hanging out and playing some games and you know, chatting with you guys. I don't know if I'll necessarily be a daily streamer, certainly at least initially when I'm still like starting the job, because it doesn't start till like next week. I probably won't have the energy, but if I can, I'll see if I can do a stream like every night of the week. So I think for most of you guys, because you're watching me and you're like 10, 12 hours behind in terms of the time zone, I think that means it's going to be the morning for most of you. So that'll be a bit of a change. I'll go from being a late night to an early morning streamer, I suppose, for many of you. But I will keep doing streams at my normal time on the weekend. Ideally, I'll try and do a stream on Saturday and Sunday, and I'll do like one of my normal longer streams then. You know, my current plan is that I think during the week in the evening, I'll just do like gaming streams. You know, like I'll just play some games, hang out, and talk to you guys, because that's a lot less effort for me to set up. And then, you know, for my Saturday and Sunday streams, I will try and, you know, organize something a little bit more elaborate, like one of my fireside fan fiction readings, or, you know, one of the new games I'm trying to develop to play on stream with some other streamers. Do you think Sam O'Nella will ever come back? Oh, God. Wait, I really want my channel to be a I hate everything type of thing, a jack of all trades where I can do whatever I want and no one questions it. I mean, that is harder to build up at first, Sketch. It's definitely easier when you're first starting off if you're more concise, I guess, or at least narrower in your focus. I guess that's why the name helped so much for Alex. Like, I hate everything was a very good framing device for him to just talk about any topic he wanted. He just has to frame it as like, I hate everything about video games. I hate everything about Marvel movies. I hate everything about COVID. Like, you know, it's a very simple framework. Works very well. I suppose you're going to be streaming in the evening for me. Yes, so my normal stream time will change, at least during the week. That's good for me. I should be able to watch you more then. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I assume, or at least I'm hoping, that by doing this, it'll let me, you know, service a bunch of my audience who only usually watch me in the VODs, because I just don't stream at a time that's convenient for them. I'm hoping we'll see a bunch of faces that we don't normally see at my usual stream time, just because, you know, they're not usually around then. They're off doing something else. But like I said, I will still do my normal late night streams on the weekend. I'll try and make them longer streams as well, where, you know, we watch some YouTube, we discuss some stuff, I you know, create some content for you guys, whether that's like a fireside fan fiction puppet show or what. And then during the week, at least for now, we'll just have those be like more low effort gaming streams where I just hang out with you guys, you know? As long as the weekend streams are still a thing around the same time, I should be there. Nice. Awesome. Yeah. Like I said, ideally, I wish I could continue my regular stream time, but this job is just fucking flat out. They've got me on such a busy schedule, so I won't be able to do that. But as long as I have the energy, I will try and stream in the weeknights as much as possible, and then I will do my long streams. I'll do 2 long streams on the weekend, unless I, you know, have to go out to, you know, on a date or something, or go to the, or I'm gonna see a friend or something like that. But yeah, I will try and stream as much as I can during the week, unless, you know, I'm working on a YouTube video or something. Convenient timing for you to get back to. I haven't even been watching streams lately. Hello gamers, hey, how's it going? How's it going, JC? Oh, God. Man. Oh, God. Man, I wish Sam O'Nella would fucking stream on Twitch more. I watched one of his Twitch streams once, and it was a lot of fun. Also, I did not realize he's Australian, isn't he? I see you got a snack while I was gone. Yes, well, Kiki's eating a kebab, so I got one to match. Yeah, I was watching a Twitch stream of Sam O'Nella, and he was talking about it. I forget which way around it is. He's either an Australian who moved to Canada when he was, you know, still a kid, or he's a Canadian who moved to Australia. Oh god, no, he's super American? Oh wait, am I thinking of... Oh, no, wait, sorry, shit, I confused him. I was thinking of Casually Explained. Sorry, my bad. I was thinking of this guy. Hold on. I was thinking of this guy. My bad, Kiki. Sorry, I got him mixed up in my head then. Cause like Sam O'Nella, Casually Explained also has a very infantile art style that he uses for his videos. Yeah, Sam O'Nella Academy. Yeah, they have very similar content as well, I would say. Yeah, so Casually Explained, I can't remember which way around it is. He's either an Australian who moved to Canada, or he's a Canadian who moved to Australia. Meant to say I'm getting back into... Oh, nice! What made you take a vacation from Twitch, Cuddles? That's good for me. I should be able to watch you more then. Oh, that's awesome. Sam O'Nella slays. I really enjoy Sam O'Nella's content. I really like Casually Explained, too. I'm pretty sure Casually Explained is the Australian. Yes, he is, because he made a video about dangerous Australian wildlife, where he ranked them on a tier list. Yes. Okay, that's right. So he's Australian, and then he moved to Canada, like, when he was still a kid, right? Okay, that also explains his weird fucking accent. Because I'm like, you don't sound Canadian, but you don't sound Australian either. It's like this weird, like, middle ground. Oh, why isn't this playing audio?
You don't can have a long life. And you're like, okay, yeah, I guess. But in Australia, they make it very clear. Wombats have a top speed of 40 kilometers an hour, and the weak will be left behind.
That is actually accurate. Wombats are fucking fast, despite being like a little boulder on legs. By the way, they have incredible stopping power. Like, if you crash your car, if you run over a wombat, your car is fucked. They will destroy the front of your car.
Wombats have a top speed of 40 kilometers an hour, and the weak will be left behind.
Yep.
So what other terrifying Australian animals are that'll make you glad that airlines are going bankrupt right now? F tier. So first off, in the F tier, we have all the Australian animals that are actually just really nice and are in fact completely harmless. So next in the E tier, we have animals that look dangerous but actually aren't that dangerous. Echidna. In addition to being
they're fucking harmless.
For Guy Fieri's hairstyle, these guys love to cross roads, not to get to the other side because they hate inflated tires. In reality, they're actually extremely timid and will curl up into a ball if you threaten to take away their Chaos Emeralds. Huntsman spiders. These are probably the most common variety of spider where I lived. They're usually about the size of a coaster.
Fucking
when you rub your leg against your
everywhere
headphone cable,
in
this
Australia.
is what you assume you felt. To be honest, though, when you see one of them, you say, "Ah, oh, it's only a huntsman." D tier.
Yep, that's
friendly.
That is an experience every Australian can relate to. You like look up, you know, at a corner in your room, and it's like, there's a giant spider there, and then you're just like, oh, it's just a huntsman or whatever. Go about your business, buddy. I don't care, because like they're not poisonous. They don't attack humans. Like they pretty much just fucking keep to themselves.
Just what they want you to think. Tasmanian devil. These little guys look like cute miniature dogs, and just like cute miniature dogs, they're completely filled with evil. For their size, they have the strongest bite force of any mammal on the planet, and half of them have contagious mouth tumors. They spend their day walking the perimeter of their territory, looking for other Tasmanian devils to dispute property boundaries with. Koalas. Now, they might seem cute and cuddly, but don't let that fool
I like
you.
the design.
There they'll be at the petting zoo, feeding the little guy some eucalyptus. Next thing you know, he drools on an open wound, and now you have to somehow convince your boyfriend that you got chlamydia from a koala.
Yep, all koalas have
While
chlamydia.
seemingly inconspicuous, even the trees themselves in Australia are dangerous because they're literally always on fire.
Yep.
Why, you might ask? Well, take the eucalyptus tree. What do you get from the eucalyptus tree?
Oil.
Eucalyptus oil. That's right. The trees are literally made of oil. C tier. I'm gonna just not go near that thing. Platypus. Now, when North Americans see a platypus, they all say the same thing. Beaver go quack.
Yep.
But they couldn't be more wrong. While beavers look at a body of running water and think, stop. Platypuses instead think, here I will lurk, waiting to stab your children with my venomous spur if they even think of coming close to my eggs.
Yep. Oh, and by the way, that one tiny spur has enough poison in it to kill dozens of full-grown adult men. Platypuses have some of the deadliest poison in the world. Also, they can sense where you are in the river because they have a fucking electromagnetic sensor inside their beak. I'm not joking.
Well, no, because I have electromagnetic sensors in my big-ass duckbill.
Yes!
I'm not even joking about that.
Exactly.
So anyway,
exactly. Like, look at this fucking diagram that shows it. Literally, they can sense electromagnetic waves with their fucking duckbill. So they'll know the second you step foot in the river, they can swim over and fucking poison you.
Sensors in my big-ass duckbill. I'm not even joking about that. So anyway, great white sharks. Well, these things can kill you easily. Almost every instance of one attacking someone has been a huge misunderstanding, and the shark has been very apologetic. Basically, every time, it's a great white thinking, a seal. I'm going to eat that.
Yes, it's
and
me.
Then when they go and take a bite, they realize it was some dude paddling on a surfboard, and they feel really guilty for worsening their already poor public relations, so they quickly swim back to the depths, hoping they won't get turned into soup. Kangaroos. Besides,
we have the highest incident of shark attacks in the world. Oh, God. I wouldn't be able to live like that. I'm just paranoid about spiders. Oh, they're fine. They're fine. I mean, once I was staying at my girlfriend's place and one of those fuckers was like crawling around on the floor and it crawled at me. I had to have like Mortal Kombat with it and smush it to death on the ground. That was intense. I mean, I'm not really afraid of them, but like, the room we were staying in was fucking tiny. So, like, it would have been so easy for me to just trip over and have that thing crawl all over my face, you know? That kangaroo looks jacked. Every kangaroo is fucking jacked. They are fucking unstoppable killing machines.
Absolutely kangaroo jacked. Kangaroos have a giant-ass tail they like to use to initiate drop kicks on unsuspecting pregnant women.
Yep.
Well, they don't generally...
By the way, if they do that to you...
They like to use to initiate...
Because they can balance their entire body weight on their tail. Then they can take their legs and basically kick a hole through your stomach. Because one, they have like strong and powerful enough legs to literally dent steel. Like they can fuck your car up. And two, they have razor sharp claws. So they will one punch man you while also disemboweling your stomach.
Drop kicks on unsuspecting pregnant women. Well, they don't generally attack unless they're aggravated. They can be very defensive of their offspring. So be very wary if they seem to have something in their pouch, because it's probably a Glock. B tier. It looks dangerous because it is dangerous. Crocodiles. Crocodiles are basically the Venus flytraps of reptiles. I'm pretty sure they don't even have the ability to think. It's quite profound, honestly. If there were a crocodile philosopher, I feel it would be like, you must be patient in life. But when opportunity presents itself, you must sink your teeth in and never let go. Mr. Crocodile.
Hey, cool soap. Shark's been forever. Did IRL want it again? Also, you're streaming on YouTube. Hog. I'm banned from Twitch right now, soap.
I'm
banned from Twitch right now. I got banned for a month for doing the unthinkable. Oh, she's hideous! I showed a picture of J.K. Rowling on stream. I know. Unforgivable of me.
Jump like 2 feet high and are always angry. They're basically wasps, but can't fly. Except for the ones that can fly. If you get stung by one of these, it hurts a lot for a few hours, and then you're mostly fine. 3% of people are allergic, though, and they're absolutely not fine. Scorpions. These guys suck because they're somehow immune to
tons of scorpions.
Damage, but the good news is they're pretty dumb. So you'll walk into your bathroom, and there'll be 10 of them chilling in the bathtub because they can't get out. Even though they have 3 attacks, they can only hit things that are coming from the front. So the best way of dealing with them is sneaking up behind when they're not looking and turning the faucet on. Trampolines. Everyone in Australia has had at least one friend with a shitty rectangular trampoline that has had all the protective foam eaten off by wallabies. At some point, you will get your entire leg lodged between the springs or have the whole thing crash through your neighbor's house on a windy day. A tier. Kills you. Snakes. Thankfully, there were no snakes where I lived, because I lived in a house. But if you go outside, there are a ton of these bad boys just waiting to be stepped on, which they typically don't act like they enjoy, but suspiciously seem to encourage.
Yup, we have some of the most poisonous snakes in the world in Australia. Surprisingly, though, we actually have very few deaths from that, because Australia also has some of the world's greatest anti-venom. You know, there's like hundreds of deadly snakes around, so our doctors spend a lot of time developing anti-venom.
One of the most common venomous snakes in Australia is called the death adder. Yeah,
Yeah.
death is literally its first name. Even if you're like, well, everything in Australia is upside down, so maybe it means the opposite. Well, guess what the opposite of death adder is? That's right, life subtractor. You just can't win. They're always 2 steps ahead. Stonefish. Stonefish are a dumb fish with an even dumber design because even though they hate being poked by children, they nevertheless decide to disguise themselves as a rock in shallow coastal areas. Like, bro, everyone's going to want to flip you over. That's like hating the microwave, but you disguise yourself as a cinnamon bun and then hide in the fridge. Funnel web spiders. Loves wearing functional boots. Redback spiders. Loves comfortable seating and a good postcard. Blue ring octopus. Shoots up to 8 electric destructo discs at a time. Drop bear. A carnivorous relative
you better
of
watch out
koala
for
bear
drop
is
bears.
often attracted to barbecues and other public cookouts. Has been known to plummet up to 5 meters from eucalyptus trees onto passers-by. Has particularly sensitive hearing and becomes enraged upon hearing non-Australian accents or about American tipping culture. Its favorite food is Woolworth's generic sausages placed diagonally on a slice of plain white bread, but will also settle for hundreds and thousands on a thick coat of margarine. Hates Vegemite. Box jellyfish. Loves the beach, but is very predatory and has been known to lure half-naked girls back to their lair by offering them free henna tattoos. A lot of people think that you're supposed to treat a jellyfish sting by peeing on the affected area, but this doesn't actually do anything, and at the end of the day, you're just another weird guy at the beach peeing on their daughter's leg. Irukandji jellyfish. Along with being very painful, if one of these stings you, you can develop such a severe
box
sense of
jellyfish
impending doom that
can
people
swim. It is one of the most poisonous animals in the world. It can swim faster than an Olympic swimmer, and it can swim like at 40 kilometers an hour or something. It is predatory. It hunts, and it has 24 eyes on the inside, which is the most like Lovecraftian thing you've ever heard of. It uses its body as a fucking lens, and it like can see in omnidirections. It's terrifying. But yeah, these fuckers have little eyes, which is the creepiest fucking thing. Oh man, hold on. There's the close up. But yeah, these fucking monsters have eyeballs. Okay? It is terrifying.
beg their doctor to just end their suffering. Telstra. Similar to the Irukandji jellyfish, they make you want to kill yourself.
Speaking of British people, the Eternal
S-tier,
Daughter wasn't good.
Kills everyone.
Wasn't in love
And
with
also
it, but
happens to
didn't
start
have a
with
ton.
S.
Didn't have a ton going on.
Stingrays.
That sucks. A lot below it.
See, I haven't even
Also,
said
Joanna
anything
Hogg
about them
is.
yet, and you're
What else has
already
she
sad.
directed? That name is very
S-tier
familiar.
for sad. The sun. As a Tasmanian, I spent a lot of time looking at the sun growing up, and I remember getting more and more freckles every year until I moved to Canada, and then it just stopped. Which made me think, oh no, I was dying. The good news is I've heard that girls think freckles are pretty cute. And I'm sure this is because girls love bad boys. And when they see a guy with freckles, they think, damn, that guy's tougher than the sun.
I particularly enjoy this video because I made my Pokemon region based on part of Australia. Oh, that's awesome.
So
I have some of those animals as Pokemon, like the Death Adder. Oh, that's fucking rad.
Both girls and the sun. And the virus thing, the only thing left to worry about is running out of things to watch on the computer. And with today's sponsor, ExpressVPN, in just one click, you
she
can
did the
reroute
souvenir
your IP address to
films.
over
Okay.
94 different countries.
I give the Eternal Daughter a low 7.
That might not be
That's still
available in your
decent.
region.
I might check it out then.
So, as a side note, ExpressVPN gave me some suggestions on how.
All right. That's enough of that. That's enough of that. Oh man, but I love Casual Explains channel. It's so fun. Salmonella is great too. Oh god. All right. Let me just think. What else did I have planned? I might have to end stream in a minute actually, because I still need to go to IKEA after this, and I need to pick up a bunch of shit that I ordered for my apartment. Like, I'm talking like, you know, blankets, fucking plates and cups, like tons of shit that I needed, you know, because I'm just leaving all that crap here for my ex. So, I'm gonna have to, I might have to end stream here. I can't wait for men to... Oh god, I do enjoy me an Alex Garland film. Oh man. Get meatballs? No, I'm just going straight in to pick that shit up, then I've got to take an Uber, drop that stuff off at my new apartment, then come back here and finish packing up the rest of my possessions. IKEA? Whoa, yeah, it was just the quickest, easiest way to buy you know, a bunch of furniture that's, you know, easy to assemble. It's ending? No, I'm sorry, Cool Soap. I'm sorry it's already ending now, but I unfortunately, the movers are coming tomorrow, so I don't have a lot of time. But I'll try and do some streams this week. Alright, I'll get some meatballs. Alright, I'll get some meatballs. Alright, though. I should probably end stream here. I wanted to be live for longer. I wanted to play some games and stuff too, but I need to head out now, because like I said, I've got to go pick this shit up, get an Uber to my new apartment, bring it all in, and then I gotta come home and finish packing up everything else in my apartment, because the movers come at 8 AM tomorrow. Maybe I'll do a stream tomorrow and just stream setting up my house. I mean, I couldn't have a camera on or anything, obviously, because that would show my face, but I guess I could have the stream running while I'm building furniture and stuff and putting everything away, and I could just, like, talk, you know, just have my mic running and just talk to you guys. Live stream at IKEA with meatballs. Well, alright. Glad I caught your... you know, I'm glad you're able to make it, Reynolds. Shark mask? That's too much work, Michael. It'd be, like, too complicated to get one that covers my face, but gives me enough visibility so I can see what I'm doing when I'm fucking, like, building these IKEA desks and stuff. Well, not desks, but I have to build a bunch of furniture. See you, Shark. Good to see you. Yes, no, I've missed you guys. Like I said, I would have done some YouTube streams prior to this, but I've just been so busy with all the prep work and auditioning for this Chinese TV presenter job. But that's starting soon, so obviously my schedule's gonna change a bit, but I want to start getting back to streaming regularly soon. You know, I think once I'm all settled in with that at the new apartment and everything, and I'm back on Twitch, you know, things should go back to normal. Although, like I said, I am gonna try and look into transitioning away from Twitch, because it feels like the site is dying at this point. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a lot of, like, decline from Twitch over the next 6 to 8 months, you know? Based on this fucking decision of theirs, because it's just gonna alienate all of their biggest talent. And without them, they don't all they have is a better chat. That's it. And that is easily copied. but no sub points. Yeah, that's why I'm saying it's a worse chat. Like, if they could just copy Twitch's one, if they could just get channel points and call them YouTube points or whatever, that would be perfect. That would be perfect. That's why I'm not gonna just immediately start streaming on YouTube, is because it doesn't have the functionality. Twitch is where all of my shit still works. You know, all of my viewer rewards, all the things that let you interact with the stream. But I'm assuming that a lot of these programs are gonna be coding in YouTube support because Twitch is fucking dying. Oh really? I'm jumping ship to YouTube. Yeah, well, it's understandable, Cool Soap. The platform is fucking dying. The Twitch staff seem determined to run it into the ground. So I think every creator, big and small, is looking into ways to like jump ship at this point. It's certainly not gonna be an immediate thing for me because most of my audience is still on Twitch, and like I said, it has better functionality for me as a VTuber. But I'm gonna start, you know, encouraging people to transition to my YouTube. If I can, I might start simulcasting to YouTube and Twitch. You know, I'll just have to see. Emotes are still bad. We have BTT emotes, but still, yeah, exactly, Cool Soap. But they can fix that. If they can just make their own emote ecosystem, if they can just add in channel points, if they can just make these minor changes to their chat coding, then Twitch doesn't have anything on them anymore. You know? Like, mark my words. And I think every big streamer who they lure away from Twitch, I think they're gonna be whispering in their ear, guys, you've gotta fucking fix the chat, alright? It's busted. Like, you need to just copy Twitch's one, you know? So, I know the chat sucks right now. I know it doesn't have the functionality or the emotes or any of the other goodies that Twitch has, but I think within the next 12 months, it will get them. I would be shocked if they don't have someone working on it right now to try and, like, fix it, because this is like a real strike while the iron's hot kind of moment. You know, like, the king has stumbled in a big way, and the crown is up for grabs. Like, if YouTube makes the right moves, they could fucking take over this space. It would be so easy for them because of the monumental fuck-ups that Twitch has made behind the scenes. So I say watch this space. I imagine things are going to change on YouTube streaming very quickly. But for the foreseeable future, I will be continuing on Twitch because that is still where my audience is. You know, all my streamer friends are there. The YouTube ecosystem just isn't ready yet. But I think eventually we will switch to YouTube fully. I can't remember a time when so many people... Yeah, exactly, Moonfall. Exactly, JC. Like, Twitch has shit the bed. I don't know if they just thought they had such a stranglehold that everyone would just lie down and take it, but, like, literally every streamer, big and... Because, like, big streamers are like, I don't want you to fucking cut into my revenue, I'll go to YouTube. And small streamers are like, well, why the fuck would I keep trying to, like, prosper on your platform, Twitch, when you're never gonna give me more revenue, even if I become a partner? Like, what's the fucking point of being a partner anymore? Like, legitimately, why would you even bother? Like, I don't care about becoming partner anymore, because that's not gonna give me any fucking benefit, right? All that would mean is they would give me a contract that says I have to stream more. So if anything, that's just, like, worse for me. You know, like, legit, I don't know why anyone would want to be a partnered Twitch streamer right now. Legit, because they've just taken away the only thing that was good, like, the whole reason that it was even worth striving for. Hopefully one of them can do this right. It's hard to find new streamers on YouTube. Also, rip Adam raids. Well, that's why I'm gonna keep streaming on Twitch for the foreseeable future, JC. You know, at least for the next year or so until the ultimate exodus begins. Once that hits June 2023 and they officially do away with the 70-30 split, because the change isn't coming for another, like, year or so, another, like, 8 months. Once they pull the trigger on that, everyone is gonna be fucking gone. So, you know, I'll still be on YouTube for a while, and who knows, maybe YouTube will add in raids. I don't know why they don't have raids, considering, like, that is universally agreed upon by all content creators as, like, a great aspect of the Twitch ecosystem that you can like pass on your viewers to your friends, to a random streamer you just found who looks interesting. Like, you know, people's careers have been made off of getting raided by the right person at the right time, right? Like, I wouldn't be shocked if they add that in too. I wonder if Adam is going to YouTube. I wouldn't be shocked if he does go to YouTube, Cuddle. I'm sorry, Cuddles. I wouldn't be shocked if Adam does go to YouTube eventually, because I know Adam is on the 70-30 split, because he's a partner, and he said he got that way back when it was way easier to get it. They were like, oh, you're a big YouTuber? Here's a 70-30 split. But like, maybe he'll start, at the very least, he'll keep simul streaming on Twitch, but like, I just don't get why Adam wouldn't go full-time YouTube streamer. He has a way bigger audience on YouTube than he has on Twitch. It feels like he'd be earning more money and there'd be more people watching him. It feels like it would be a net, like, where's the downside? Where's the disadvantage to Adam being a YouTube streamer, you know? Like, look at Pyrocynical. He got banned. Someone in the Twitch admin just doesn't like him. They don't like that he's a furry fat fetishist. And so he basically got banned. He got departnered. He got de-affiliated. He couldn't even like, you know, get people to subscribe to his channel anymore. And like, he spoke to other big Twitch streamers and they were like, yeah, no, legit, dude, like, someone in Twitch admin just fucking hates you. Like, there's no reason they would have punished you this harshly. Someone just has it out for you. But Pyrocynical just switched to streaming on YouTube, and now he's like, dude, thank you so much for banning me. Biggest W of my fucking life. And of course, why wouldn't it be? He has a way bigger audience on YouTube, and YouTube gives him more money. Like, them forcing him to be a YouTube streamer was the best thing that ever happened to him, because he's making more money now, his streams have way bigger audiences, and it's like, that would be exactly the same for Adam. That would be exactly the same. If Adam said, like, I'm just gonna stream purely on YouTube now, and he directed all his Twitch viewers to go to YouTube, they would. You know, they would follow him there. And then he's just adding that to his YouTube audience. Like, yeah, true. I discovered you because of Adam threw me at you. Yeah, exactly, Kiki. Like, I love the raid system. I think it's great. A bunch of my, like, streamers who I've become friends with raided me. You know, like, not just Adam, like, that's how Nemi and I met. He just raided me one time. Like, raids are such a great, like, invention on Twitch's part, and I hope to God that YouTube steals it. Because, like, it's just a great system, you know? Like, discoverability might be dog shit, but at least there is still things like that. At least there are still things to help out, like, the little streamers, you know? And like, yeah, like, Adam was instrumental in help building up my channel. A lot of regulars came from Adam's chat originally, and they probably would have never encountered my channel were it not for Adam just randomly raiding me one time. That's why I'm, like, so grateful to Adam for doing that. Like, unbelievably so, you know? Like, because Twitch is all about visibility, and it's just like, yeah, you gotta find a way to get in front of people, and being raided is a great way to achieve that. I actually discovered Adam from Twitch, funnily enough, but he definitely fits better on YouTube since that's where he started anyway. Oh yeah, like, I'm sure Adam has some Twitch audience who discovered him just randomly via Twitch, but like, the majority started off on his YouTube channel, you know? Like, he has over 1 million subs on YouTube. I think he has like 50k or 100k on Twitch. It's just like, it's, you know, his reach is so much bigger on YouTube. Like, I would be shocked if Adam is like, no, I'm never gonna stop streaming on Twitch. Like, I don't care how much they cut my pay. I would honestly be shocked, because it's like, at this point, what is Twitch doing for its streamers? It's taking more money. It's not doing fucking anything that YouTube isn't doing. But obviously, I don't think he's going to make any big decisions right now. There's a whole year before this comes into effect. So, you know, it's going to be a little bit. Like I said, I'm not going to jump ship right away either. I need time to build up to that transition. But, like, yeah, if you had to, you know, ask me to make a prediction, I think Adam probably will be a pure YouTube streamer in a year, 2 years' time. But, you know, that's, like I said, that'll be a cross that bridge when we come to it kind of thing. I'm from Horse Raids, been following you that... Yeah, exactly, Cuddles. Who's Adam? Yeah, Adam is Your Movie Sucks, Cool Soap. But he also streams on YouTube under the name Adam Plays. Despite its numerous issues, I do believe that YouTube can become better. It's been there for me since I was a kid. I'd never want to see it die. Yeah, no, I think they can improve this. I think they can fix the problems with their streaming setup, because it's honestly not complicated. The answer is just copy Twitch. Just steal channel points, steal the raids, steal the emotes, and then boom. Like, you've got an ecosystem. You've got a streaming platform now, instead of just a loose amalgamation of, like, streams happening on different people's YouTube channels. Like, they need to make some serious changes, but I think they will, because I think they're gonna have big-time Twitch streamers in their ear saying, like, hey guys, you need to make this change, you know? I personally follow more people by personally looking through tags and Discord promotion on servers. Yeah, that's another thing too. I love that Twitch has tags. Like, I hope YouTube adds them. I came from the Adam raid and stayed for the Japan. Oh yeah, then we were doing the Japanese Spider-Man marathon. That was a great stream. Yeah, that is one thing that, like, I'm not super psyched about streaming on YouTube. I love how loose Twitch is with copyright. Like, they don't give a fuck that I watch shit on stream all the time. I'm gonna be honest, I'm pretty sure you can get away with playing licensed, like, unlicensed music on stream a lot too. I've seen so many streamers do that. They don't get DMCA strikes, it just gets muted in the VOD, you know? Like, Twitch really doesn't give a shit. They are the definition, like, permissive parent that lets you get away with stuff that mum doesn't. So, like, I'm not looking forward to how much tighter YouTube is on that front, you know, like fucking Ludwig got banned live for listening to 2 seconds of Baby Shark. Their content ID system is, like, insane. It is so much stricter than Twitch, but at the same time, like, I think that'll just be an adjustment. I think I'll have to change my content somewhat. Like, I'm gonna relish this last year on Twitch. We're gonna watch so much copyrighted content. Fuck you, Bezos. Like, are you kidding? Like, at this point, I'm gonna take as much advantage of it as I can. Sickab listens to popular 80s songs? Exactly, JC. Like, heaps of streamers do, and it's like, it's fine, you just delete the VOD later, or it just gets muted, who cares? Like, no one has faced actual punishment for copyright shit in ages. Twitch just doesn't give a fuck anymore. That's why I feel so comfortable, like, watching movies and TV shows on stream now. It's because I realize nobody's fucking paying attention. Up the character limit? Yes, exactly. I came from the Adam raid and stayed for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 named Clive. I wonder what if Twitch sues YouTube for copying stuff. I don't know, copyright. They wouldn't, you can't sue for that. Cool soap. I don't know if channel points are copyrightable. Yeah, I don't think that's really copyrightable. It's kind of like, I'm assuming this is going to be like the fashion industry. Like, you can't copyright a fashion design. If someone wants to make a sneaker that looks exactly like a Vans old school sneaker, they can do that. That is perfectly legal. In fact, there is an entire fashion brand dedicated to that called Revenge Storm. Here, look, I'll show you guys quickly before I end stream. Revenge Storm. They sell these sneakers. They look just like Vans, right? But they've got a lightning bolt there. That's because the only thing that matters in copyright is the logo. As long as they don't have the Vans logo on it, they can legally sell this, even though this is just a Vans old school with a lightning bolt on it. And to make it doubly ironic, Vans can't sell this shoe. If Vans made an old school with a lightning bolt on it, the creator of this sneaker could fucking sue them because he could argue they're infringing on his logo. That is how odd copyright law is. And I would assume that like when it comes to stuff like channel points, when it comes to stuff like the design of your website, you can't copyright a feature. You know, you can't copyright a feature. If they call it channel points, if they call it literally the same name, and like the UI for the chat is identical, like the color is purple and everything, then yeah, they probably have a case. But if they're just copying features, if they're just coding their own version of it, you can't fucking copyright that. That's not yours. That'd be like trying to copyright fucking like having a checkout at your website. Like, impossible. I think the same sort of thing lies in guitar bodies to a degree. Exactly, Keiki, exactly. Yeah, like, you can copy the design of any guitar and sell it as your own. You can't say, like, oh, this is a fucking Stratocaster, though. Like, you can't do that, right? I think that is generally the rule of thumb. You can't copy a design, but you can copy you can't copyright a design, you can copyright a logo, you know? They'll probably call it play points. Exactly, Keiki, or YouTube points, or fucking whatever. Doesn't matter. Like, everyone will know they're stealing it, but as long as it's got a different name, they are legally indemnified. Alright. I better end stream now, because I need to fucking get dressed and head out to IKEA. And, because, yeah, it's gonna be oh, man, I'm gonna be up all night packing, I think. Anyway, maybe I'll do a stream tomorrow when I'm setting up my apartment. I don't know if you guys just want to listen to me talk while I build furniture. I wouldn't be able to have the camera on, but, yeah, I'll see. I'll see how exhausted I am, too, because I have to get up very early. The truck gets here at, like, 8 in the morning. Alright, though, so see you next time. Thank you so much for hanging out, everyone. Thank you so much for coming to my first YouTube stream. I know it's a little bit scuffed. We didn't have chat on stream. I don't even know how super chats or any of that shit even works. But, I'll look into it. Hopefully this will all be smoother in future going forward. And, in any case, in a week's time, I'll be back on Twitch. You know, back in our normal comfy digs with all our channel points and everything. But, yes, that'll be what'll be happening going forward. I'll be streaming in the evenings during the week, so that'll probably be early morning for you, and then I will do my normal all-day, late-night streams on the weekend, you know. I'll stream at my normal time on Saturday and Sunday. Maybe I'll be a daily streamer, streaming 7 days a week. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. But, we'll just see how tired I am, I guess. Because this job is going to be pretty demanding as well. In any case, at least I'll be able to use a bunch of the money to reinvest in the stream, you know, get a good desktop computer, up the tech and everything. So, good things are coming. I'll try and... I'm working on some YouTube content as well. I've got an internet historian style video coming out. Goodbye. Goodbye, Sketch. Goodbye, Cuddle. Good luck. See you next time, Shark. See you next time, everybody. See you, Shark. See you, Short. Just have the Shark DVD logo. Yeah, we could have the DVD logo. Alright. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out, and, I'll be back soon. I'll post in the Discord and let you know. Alright. Good night, everybody. Love you all, and I'll see you all next time. Yes, I'll drink some water, Cuddles. Thank you. Alright. Good night. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.